demigods, monsters, and gods alike, and welcome back to the Olympus Report Plays Hades. This journey has been fun with a layer of suffering on top. There's been a lot of dying, there's been a lot of frustration, but there's also been a lot of joy, I guess one could say. Currently, I am trying to upgrade my Stygian sword as much as possible with the Titan's blood, and to achieve that, you have to go into the different levels of the underworld with multiple different weapons and beat the different bosses, and then make it to Hades. I've made it to Hades a couple of times. I've beaten him 3 times, maybe 4, to make it to Persephone and learn some more information about who I am and where I come from. Apparently, the Fates said I was never supposed to live. Nyx somehow defied that, and I lived. Persephone never knew. She thought I was dead. For some reason, Hades is trying to keep me from getting to her. Every time I make it to the world of the living, I just die, and then I have to do it all over again. So that's where we currently are today. So today we're going to try and do a speed run of this, and I'm going to go in with the gauntlet, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Let's do it. For anyone keeping track, my number of escape attempts so far is 92. Alright, we're going to start off with Poseidon.
What is this?
Okay, this is new. However, I don't really want this. The fishing is fun, it's fine, you get rewards for the fishes you capture, but I need to be stronger. Alright. It is what it is.
Let's catch some fish. Lots of coin there.
I wonder if Zagreus and Nico would be friends. I feel like they could really bond over their trauma of fathers. And they could compare Stygian iron swords.
You've shown me warmth and
Have I
generosity.
given one to Demeter yet?
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus.
No, I haven't.
I'm in your debt, great goddess Demeter.
Frostbitten horn.
My daughter to a base-born farm boy.
Also, I think I brought it up in the last episode, but why is Demeter in this game like ice? That seems strange to me, because the Demeter we know from the Riordan verse is like the goddess of growing and farming and crops and harvest and whatnot, and ice seems kind of like the opposite of that. So if anyone knows what the explanation for that is, let me know down below. I wonder if this is what Percy felt like the first time he had to face down Mrs. Dodds. I'm like, who is this crazy bat lady with wings? I wish they did more with the Furies in Percy Jackson. I mean, we had Alecto and Mrs. Dodds in the first one. And we never really learned of the other ones much. Kind of wish we explored that a little more. Alright, Asphodel time. Just wandering through the fields of Asphodel, like Hazel Levesque.
Off to Asphodel.
By playing this game, I'm really getting in the mindset of, you know, different Percy Jackson characters. Percy with the endless, never-ending quests. Gods are never appeased. Nico being a son of Hades. Just endless wandering through Asphodel like Hazel. You know, Demeter's chill is too OP, man. You know, I think in the beginning I may have said that I didn't like Athena's power as well, but man, Athena she is too strong. The ability to deflect the damage combined with Demeter's chill, it is a deadly combination. I think I may have been too naive, Half-Bloods. I was convinced that the Stygian Iron Sword was the best. I was putting all my efforts into leveling that up, but man, these gauntlets, they are freaking awesome, man. There's an upgrade where every time you kill someone with your special, you gain back a little bit of health, and it is I cannot state how useful it is. I think I should have been leveling up the gauntlets instead. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I love the design of the Bone Hydra. I love how it's like not just all heads on one body. Really clever boss battle. Too easy. Clarice has nothing on me. I didn't even need a Confederate war cannon.
Heads. It's dark, all right.
No, thank you. I'm good on health.
Get me out of here.
All right, it is time to head to Elysium, the home of champions and Jason Grace. If you know, you know. Honestly, I'm so sorry for the amount of Jason jokes I make on this channel. I honestly don't think it's funny. It was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever read. I'm not a big fan of Hermes power-ups. Oh, I hate flame wheels. Definitely Athena. Like I said before, I dissed on Athena in the beginning, and I am so sorry. Oh, this boss battle is super annoying. It's actually not that difficult, but you need to make sure that you're destroying the little eyeball things at the same time before they form into enemies and you can get quickly overwhelmed. So it's kind of like a balance. The resisting... Do I want this? Because I don't need to replenish my death defies, which is kind of the biggest bonus of this, but let's see what the other upgrades are. Nope, fish. Let's see if I can do it this time. I'm always a little too trigger happy. It always tries to fake you out. Clam? Chalam? I still have no idea who this guy is. If you know who it is, or how I find out who it is, let me know down below. Yeah, we don't want... alright. I should have went the other way, but it's okay. Ooh, Artemis. Oh, Artemis's aid. I do need the aid of a god. Hunter's Mark is also really good. Increases the critical chance. They're all pretty good. I gotta take Artemis's aid though.
I'll make every strike count.
Pretty good on health, but you can never have too much health. I just got health. I gotta go to the power up. Although I think that would have been a record breaking. I don't think I've ever had 300 base health before. But at this point, I just want to make me stronger. In the words of Anakin Skywalker, I want more,
I want more,
but I know
I know I shouldn't.
I Athena's cast is really good too. Athena's cast and Dionysus's cast, I think, may be my two favorites. Not a fan of Aphrodite's, doesn't go far enough. And Zeus's and Poseidon's don't really do enough damage. And I don't know if I've ever gotten Artemis's cast or Demeter's. Ooh, double.
Nice.
Oh. That is super good and useful. Although, I don't want to sound too cocky, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I don't think I'm gonna lose all my depth defies. I'm kind of cooking this run. Depth defy stores more health than usual. That's also really good. I'm gonna take it just in case. I don't want that to be my last words, so we'll take it anyway. But I don't think I'm gonna need it. All right, Theseus Minotaur time.
So, upon my
Maybe I should try defeating him with his own horn. If only I could. This whole arena with like these ghosts watching and whatnot kind of reminds me of the scene from the Battle of the Labyrinth, where they're in the labyrinth and they face Antuus in like that big Colosseum gladiator thing where Luke is. He's like hosting it and he promised Antuus like Percy's head or whatnot. It kind of has similar vibes to like what's going on here. I really wish one of the levels of the underworld was the labyrinth. I think that would have been really cool. Although I guess like this whole thing is kind of like the labyrinth. Different mazes and pathways, you kind of never really know what you're gonna get. Aphrodite this time. You know, I feel like every time you start a new run, they give you a select number of gods. Like, if you get Athena, Demeter, Artemis, those are kind of the three that repeat, and then you're not going to get Aphrodite, Poseidon, Zeus. Like, I feel, and then the ones you don't get, they like give to Theseus or whatnot. So if you like one group of gods more than the other, you're kind of out of luck depending on which one you get. So while this game is power-ups and skill, a lot of it also kind of comes down to luck too. All right, Temple of Styx time. And then we're gonna kick Hades' immortal butt. All right, we definitely need some money. Let's go money.
hello. Excellent.
Not as good as I wanted to do, but it could have been worse.
Heading back.
Fishing, let's see what we get this time. Don't get trigger happy.
Fish.
A gup.
I got a gun.
That's new. You know, call me cocky, but usually I only do the bare minimum of these. But I think I might try and do a little more. All right. Not too shabby.
Accept this message.
All right. I think we're in some pretty good shape to face Hades. We're going to take that.
I'll take it.
We're going to take that.
Gods grant me strength.
And we're going to take this.
Ah, but there you are, boy, finally. Despite my knowing you are always late for everything, here you've outdone yourself by quite some time.
Oh, shut up and get your fork. Burn away that regal cape and let me take
That's funny.
I had no idea you had all these capes to spare.
It's true because it just burns the cape every time.
Your mockery of me may temporarily embolden you, but achieves nothing useful in the end.
Not yet.
Not the chariots. Why the chariots? They're the most annoying.
I can't.
Blast.
Totally killed that.
Let it go. Blast. Ew.
I can't believe how well I did on that run. I'm telling you, I think I've had these
Beyond the
gauntlets
frozen
wrong all
overlook and all
this
that.
whole time. The other weapons I definitely don't like. I'm just not good with them. But the sword and the gauntlet, I do like.
Bright.
Zagreus,
I'm back.
son, I have to ask you, how much do you know about
I want to
your
know where
relatives
Apollo
upon
is.
Olympus?
Where's Apollo?
I think I know quite a bit by now. I've been in steady contact with Athena, Zeus, and other members of the family ever since I first left Father's house. They've been assisting me in getting here.
No. Zagreus, what have you done? You've let
Is
them
that bad?
here.
No, they think
Oh,
I'm trying
okay.
to escape from Father so that I can join them on their mountaintop. At least I think that's what they think. Most of them
Why
anyway.
doesn't she want to see the Olympians
But
though?
then, does Hades know of this? That Olympus is involved?
He does. Both he and Nyx. In fact, it's Nyx who put me and Olympus into contact. I could never have broken free of the underworld if not for their help.
So Nyx and Hades are against each other then? And Olympus is helping you? But they don't know I'm here as far as you're aware.
That's right, more or less. Nyx and Father seem to put up with each other. Don't seem to have much of a choice. Though ever since I learned of you, Nyx has been helping me to find you, while Father's tried to stop me.
That fool. What was he thinking? What is he thinking? Do you suppose he thinks that he's protecting me from them? Oh no.
I feel like every time I get here, just
I think
more
maybe he does
questions
think so,
arise.
Because now having met my relatives upon Olympus, I can definitely see that they can be a bit vindictive about things.
Vindictiveness runs in the family, my son. Then if Olympus is involved, that would explain a lot. I'm here, not there with them, as you can see. But, oh, it seems we'll have to speak some more when next you return.
Yep.
When I return. Well, Well, this is going to be awkward.
Natural causes got you again, huh? That's a real shame. I mean,
No.
I didn't think you had it in you, boy.
You were always much too kind, you
I
know,
don't
my
know what
friend.
to do with like the
I understand
ambrosia or
completely
the
obvious.
nectar, whatever
I
the
think we'll
bigger
both get
one
through
is.
this rough patch and Nix, you saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to...
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child, through my own binding choice. These circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
I never should have been born. Is that what the Fates wanted?
Silence. Tempt not my
Oh,
daughters
Nix just
thus.
got angry.
Thank them for me. Chef.
Oh, I just got
We're settled up.
ambrosia or nectar, whatever it was.
There.
Get a load of them prizes over there.
What's all this?
You gonna hit me over here?
Malphon, I see everything you are. Grant me the aspect of Talos. My aspect of Malphon grows stronger still.
I'm gonna power those up.
All right, I'm ready. I think I'll try this one.
Alright, now we gotta do 3 heat
Just go,
gauges
pal.
with the
You can do
sword
it.
and the gauntlets. We're gonna go gauntlets this time. Alright, we are back at Hades. I made it all the way to him a second time using the gauntlets. Power-ups are not as good as the last time. I also lost 1 Death Defy. We may not need it. I am not nearly as confident going into this one as I was the last one. But hey, let's try it out and see what happens.
Deliberating briefly.
Bye for now, boy.
All right.
Nice night, no?
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Probably.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet,
You know, this is
ask
something
her.
that's a huge theme in Percy Jackson. The Olympians, just because they're gods, doesn't mean they're always right. In fact, sometimes they can be downright cruel and in the wrong.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you, you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't
I mean,
allowed on
technically,
Olympus,
he
why not
did
have
kidnap
Olympus come
her
to you?
in mythology.
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I
There you
took
go.
her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then. rise and fight once more upon the surface realm where you were slain.
Not the hands. Okay. All right. We may do this yet. Half-Bloods, we may do this.
We are not finished. Blasted little. You're stuck. You wish to end them? Go back.
Too easy, Half-Bloods. The gauntlets are too strong. Why did it take me so long to figure this out?
Why? You.
We made it to Hades twice in a row, and we beat him twice in a row.
Did it.
Let's go.
Blood.
We're finally getting somewhere. We're making progress. Everything up until now was trial and error, Half-Bloods.
You're back. I could not
Except Father absconded with you, didn't he?
That fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially, you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very
Interesting.
awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied, a sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with
I feel
the
like
god of
each
the dead in
time
the
my
underworld.
time gets
And
shorter.
Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from
That's
this
true.
world, so can we all.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that.
It always comes down to war. Always comes down to war.
What have I done?
I can't.
Oh, I need to fix this.
Don't you see?
Father, look, Lord Uncle Zeus, I've been in contact with him and he wishes to make peace. He asked for me to tell you he forgives you for whatever happened.
My brother Zeus forgives me.
Doesn't sound like the Zeus I
Zeus
know.
forgives me. How dare that blasted little brat? His beard may be luxurious, but he's as much a child as are you.
What did you do? What happened between you?
None of your business. Go on now and frolic with that Lord Uncle of yours, the both of them. And don't you ever speak of him to me again.
Loud and clear. Where'd Orpheus go? Contractor, work
I feel like
approved.
that's important.
Father
We're gonna
always
do
said
that.
if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it.
Do not touch anything again in the administrative chamber.
Here's the commission. A nice floral arrangement ought to lighten up the mood a little bit.
You are too kind.
You would associate my house with flowers, boy.
How about this, contractor? Helps keep things colorful to change the drapery from time to time.
I have so many of
Quit
these. I might
changing the
buy
blasted
stuff.
drapery.
Approved. A fine hallway requires a fine rug, I always say. I say it sometimes.
Are you quite finished alternating rugs?
Well, I don't see why not. Think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
You do not need another blasted bed.
Nyx, my mother was quite concerned to learn Olympus has been aiding me. Haven't you put her in danger by involving them? Was there no other way?
No, there was not. She has been in danger all along. I concealed her, yes, even from me. But it is not enough. I do not think that you could have found her without the Olympians. And if I did not reveal your existence to them, if they discovered who you are, it would be worse.
Oh, they don't know who I am?
Ugh, what a mess. How are we going?
The Olympians maintain belief that you are trying to reach them. I trust we can sustain this understanding for a long, long time. Perhaps not forever, but long enough to discover a solution. Perhaps with your birth mother's help.
I'll be careful.
You wish to meet your Uncle Zeus someday? Imagine me with a luxurious white mane without a modicum of self-control. That's your Zeus.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, actually.
Glad I'm on his good side.
Alright, cool. We're starting off with Daedalus.
Done and done.
Really want a key. Let's go Dionysus. Can we get some power-ups, please? Thank you.
Charon's shop.
Don't. So, I'm not gonna do it, but I did this once off camera. There's a bag of money here. It says borrow $300. I said, to the hell with it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I did. And you then, Charon gets very angry at you and fights you. And he is extremely powerful. And I had really good health and really good power-ups. And I did not stand a chance. So we are not doing that again.
Boosted a boon. Why not?
Yeah, I don't really want Poseidon, so we're gonna save the money. Oh, Thanatos, yes!
I have returned. I can't stay long, so how about we get all of you prepared to die again?
Excluding me, I hope.
You still alive?
Not my best. Oh, we're definitely going to meet her. Not too bad. Not my best.
I shall not take up arms again.
I still don't know who this guy is. Punish all death applies. We don't need that.
It's something, right?
I think I want to meet her. I bet it's gonna be the Minotaur.
Mysterious.
You ever make it out of here?
You've never been out?
Out of place.
Oh, that was stupid. charging a lot in this one. He doesn't usually charge this much. You know, I wonder if it's actually possible to beat him here. I've never done it. I've only ever gotten him down to like 25%.
It's Demeter.
This better be good.
Very cool.
This is rough. This is rough. I've been doing so well, and I'm gonna be done in by freaking flame wheels. Is that all the flame wheels? That was annoying. That was super annoying. Oh!
It's likely.
I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, we should definitely go see what we can buy.
Here's the fee.
I'm gonna save my money. Alright. Oh, I was freaking out there, Half-Bloods.
That ought to make Theseus shove it for a bit. Happy to entertain you, Shades.
Your struggles soon shall be in vain.
My health not doing too hot. Oh, better.
I'm almost out of here. Thank you.
All right. Temple of Sticks. My heart Half-Bloods my adrenaline is kicking. This is a do or die time.
Should come in useful.
I'm not dealing a lot of critical damage though. So do we want the increased chance for critical? Alright, we'll try.
Which one
Alright,
first?
what do we got? Alright, we're gonna do money. We're gonna go money first. Any coin things? No.
Hey,
Oh.
Satyr sack already.
Thank the gods.
Just the foul sack I need.
I don't want to face any more poison rats. Never thought I'd say that in my life. So we're gonna do this, half-bloods. I don't know if I'm strong enough. But we're gonna try. I'm being really dramatic right now. Alright, let's do this.
Waiting briefly.
What if like one time Cerberus was just like, nope, and then I had to battle him? Is that a thing? I feel like this game would like do that. It's evil enough.
Haven't you had enough?
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus.
I like
while
the
you got
interesting
sent down
take
into
this
the
game
underworld.
has on Greek
So they
mythology.
gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it. He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, it would be wise to keep it that way, and to turn back.
Alright, let's do this. A lot of damage.
What?
I can't.
At least it's not the Chariots.
Go home.
Not yet.
Darkness.
We're gonna do the thingy.
Darkness.
I can't.
Nowhere to hide from me.
More darkness.
Alright, we got 5 health bars, 4, whatever it is. I can't do math right now to get rid of them.
Enough of you.
Not yet.
I did not come all this way to lose! Ah! Oh, that was so close, half-bloods!
Superior to me. You'll pay for.
In my father's name.
Give me my Titan 4.
Just up ahead.
Who would have ever thought we'd get to this point? Where I could just go through, I could enter the dungeon, And I knew I was going to beat Hades.
It's...
Zagreus.
It's only...
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place.
Are we finally getting somewhere?
Mine.
Wait, what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. The father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between
This is
Hades
deep,
and me
man.
and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him and you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever, after we part ways, just like that.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now,
I'm just
yes.
so sad.
While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
That's so
Mother,
sad. I'm so sad now.
Goodbye.
But like, we're gonna do it again, right?
Father, I met an oak nymph called Eurydice. You know her name, I think. Is it really true what happened between her and Orpheus? They say you almost let her out, so why not me?
Orpheus is a talented musician and a fool. I knew he would never get his beloved wife out of here. There's no escape for her or anyone, including you.
So you tricked him.
So Orpheus
or maybe
is
offered
a
him
dude
deal
in this
bad
game.
faith. No matter. What's it going to take to waive the separation order between them?
That's non-negotiable, boy. Waiving a separation order. That's a veritable fortune in dues alone. Off the table. Now go mind your own affairs and...
Zagreus?
Hey, mate.
Oh, And anyways, I oughtn't have looked back. I mean, the moral of the story is to not look back when you are told not to look back. You want to...
Don't look back, huh? I'll try not to. Though you can't be blamed for doing it yourself just the one time. What happened to you?
No.
I quite enjoyed our outing, Zagreus. So...
Take care, mate.
Let's talk to Nyx.
What is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment.
I'm going back.
Of course I am.
Good.
So that was an interesting, fun episode. Thank you, Half-Bloods, for coming along with me on that super intense journey. But until next time, I'm signing off. And please, as always, stay stay safe.